there, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson save. As you can see, lots has gone on since we last met. We'll get into that in 2 seconds time. Today though, City away and West Brom at home. 2 league games coming for you. As always, if you're enjoying the series, hit that thumbs up down below while you're there. If you are new around here or you've just not done it yet, hit that subscribe button so you subscribe to the channel, shows you're supporting me as a creator, and then also make sure you tick that notification bell and hit all the notifications on so you're notified every time a video goes live. Now, as I said, as you can see, we've been busy since we last met against Valencia and Stoke. We've played quite a few games in all competitions, Carabao Cup, Champions League and the League, and come out relatively comfortable winners. Some of these 1-0s were very tight, and we'll talk you through those in 2 seconds. The Carabao Cup, as you can see here, highly rotated side against Villa, who are in the Championship in the game at the minute. Larson scoring a brace, 2-0 winners, and going through to the quarter-final, we've got our nemesis, our rival Liverpool in that quarter-final. We then came back to league action and a 1-0 win against Brighton. Very tight affair, this one. Lawson again, 3 goals in 2 games for him on the 21st minute, the only goal of the game, getting us through that one. Valencia then came to town and we win this and we basically go through as group winners, and we did 4-1. Arp, Aldolfo, Madison, Breland, Bolo for us, and Teresino, Sion with the goal for them. But on this one, I think we changed the formation up ever so slightly because we weren't getting too much going forward with only 1 up front and the wingers and a man behind him. So we went to 2 up front, Aldolfo and Arp, a devastating duo up top with Teresiano behind, and then 3 midfielders, Maya as the deep line playmaker, and then Cook and Larson as Mazzalas, and it seemed to pay dividends for us in that one. 4-1 winners there. Crystal Palace, we went away to them. Again, tough place to go, but we scraped a 1-0 win. James Maddison scoring the goals scoring the goal for us there. Again, same with that 4-3-1-2, and yeah, just came good for us. Fulham came to town after an international break, and a good 5-1 win. Larson, Arp, Madison with a brace, and Dodo with the goals, with Paul Draper, young Englishman for Fulham, up front for them, scoring a goal with 15 minutes from time, but just a consolation. And then a 4-1 win against Dynamo Kiev. Bridges, this one was a highly rotated side as well because we're already through as group winners in the Champions League. Bridges scoring his first goal this season. Teixeira coming back from an injury, his 2 goals, and Simone Teresiano scoring the goal for us there. We went back to a 4-2-3-1 against Kiev here, as I can show you. And yeah, even though we were through, just wanted to switch it back up and just see if we played relatively well. Aldolfo though, 6.5, so limitations in that 4-2-3-1, as you can see. If we go to the competitions, as I said, us and Valencia already through on that one, through to the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. And we are 7 points clear of Liverpool in the league, 8 points clear of City. And then there's a massive gap back to Chelsea and Tottenham United in 10th, Arsenal in 7th. So some of the big boys not having great seasons this year. As I said, City first up and then West Brom. This is the team that's going against City. So as you can see, change in formation yet again. So we've gone for the 4-3-3. We've also got the 4-3-1-2. I think that leaves us a little bit too open, especially against the better team. So this 4-3-3 is basically the midfield 3 a little bit deeper, and we've just pushed out wide a couple of the players up top. In the lineup today, we've got Rakitic in goal, Van Zanten, Pocone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. We've got Cook as that deep line playmaker on support, 2 Mazzalas push up into these areas here, Larson and Teixeira, and Bolo on that right hand side, Marin on the left with Fetty Arp up top. Dodo, Henrique, Maya, Teresiano, Keane, Madison and Aldolfo all on the bench. Let's go to the Etihad and see if we can get any kind of result away at Man City. They're lined up with a 4-1-3-2 formation. Edison in goal, Danilo, Milinkovic, Skriniar and Kieran Tierney at the back. Artur in front of that back four with Kevin De Bruyne ahead of him with Bailey and Coman on either side. Gabriel Jesus and Lautaro Martinez up top. Devastating top two for them. John Stones is still here. Goebbels, Sessignon, Laporte, players that we know. Bob Lowe, one of their youngsters that have come through their youth team, but not really playing him too much. If he comes available, he's a player that I really like the look of. We're going to get passionate with the guys and say there's a lot more to come from these guys in this game. You've got what it takes. Let's go and see what we can get against City. 14 minutes on, and up on that right hand side, back to Van Zanten. Cook just on the edge, goes for goal. I think it was a cross, comes out to Marin, and he puts that ball into the back of the net. I think that shot or cross from Cook was a cross. Wasn't a shot. Let's see it in 3D. Van Zanten throwing the ball in to Fetty and finds Van Zanten again, and then finds Cook, and I think it is a first time delivery, but he got a little bit too much on it, hit the top of the crossbar, falls to Marin. 1-0 Newcastle. Now City first attack from them. De Bruyne into Leon Bailey, coming in on that right hand side, no one getting anywhere near him, and Bailey scores a great goal, peeling off that right hand side, no one getting a tackle on him in the middle, and he just waltzed past our defence. 20 minutes on the clock, it's one apiece. Danilo finds De Bruyne, who then finds Bailey, and this is where he picks it up. He drives in, no one getting a tackle on him. Van Zanten too late, he's already past him, and he puts it into the back of the net. Great goal by Leon Bailey. Just before half time, are we going to take the lead on the stroke of the half-time whistle? Teixeira in the middle, tries to go back out wide, but it falls kindly to Cook, and now Zagadou. This time he does find Marin on that left-hand side. He cuts in, finds Teixeira. He's got a ball there to Embolo, but goes all the way, shoots just wide, hits the side netting, and that'll see us through to half-time. One apiece. 4 minutes to go. First highlight of this second half. Second half has been absolutely boring, as you can see here at the top. And City coming forward. Sessignon with the ball. Goes back to Artur and into Kevin De Bruyne. And De Bruyne's got a little bit of time and space. Goes out to Boblo on that right-hand side. Cutting inside into Lautaro Martinez. In again to Javier Jesus. And he scores the winning goal, I think. 2-1 to City. 4 minutes from time. And it's a great goal, really, to be fair. Not getting anywhere near them at all. Low driving forward into Lautaro Martinez. Porconi comes across, can't cover it, and Gabriel Jesus puts that one in. 2-1 to City, 4 minutes to go. De Bruyne on the edge, goes for a free kick, and Rakitic needs to keep that out. Falls to Sessignon. It's a good tackle from Van Zanten. 3 minutes of injury time left. We've gone to two up top, the 4-3-1-2, to see if that's going to make a difference against City here. De Bruyne whipping that ball into the back post. A little bit heavy. Kingsley Coman getting to it, and it's a good block by Zagadou. Coman keeps it in though again, and Rakitic comes out and claims comfortably. And yeah, just managed to get to that one. 3 minutes left, as I said. Can we get back into this one? No, the referee blows for full time. It's City 2, Newcastle 1. They hit us with 3 minutes from time. Other than that, the second half was relatively boring. We made changes, tried to get back into it, but we just didn't do enough. And a draw would have been probably a fairer result, but City nick it at the Etihad. We now have to bounce back and go to West Brom in the second game of today. Here we go then, second game of the episode, and having to bounce back after that first defeat of the season against City. And actually, looking back, they've beaten us now in the last 3 times that we played them. So later on in the series, in the season, we're going to have to go back and get a little bit of retribution. But this is going to be the lineup for the game against West Brom. We've got Rakitic in goal, Dodo, Porcone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. Teixeira, Lawrenson and Maya in the middle. Maddison ahead of them, and then the amazing duo of Arp and Adolfo up top. Van Zanten, Bastoni, Teresiano, Marin, Cook, Embolo and Moise Kean all on the bench. Let's submit our team and bounce back with 3 points. Bilal with the ball on the left-hand side into Maya. Maddison now picking up that ball. Been in great form so far in this month as Maddison, but fires just wide there just before the 10-minute mark. Bilal again with that left-hand side, hugging that touchline and trying to get the ball into Maddison. Dodo into Lauritsen and fires just wide. It's been all Newcastle in his first half and just not managed to put the ball in the back of the net. And that's going to see us through to half-time. That Maddison chance and the Lauritsen chance, the only two that we've seen, but well on top of this game. Just going to get into the guys and just say I'm not too pleased with the performance out there, and then going to get a little bit of serve. Say you've got the ability to go out there and make the difference. Go out there and do it. Say we need to bounce back after that poor defeat against City with 3 points. Half an hour to go. 3 changes made. Cook, Teresiano and Keane on for Maddison, Lauritsen and Adolfo. 20 minutes to go now. We need to try and make a breakthrough here. And that is full time. Newcastle 0, West Brom 0. And We dominated the game, as you can see here, but just couldn't find our way through the defence. Sam Johnson, 7.3, Chris Mentham, 7.2, and Antonio Barreca on a 7.1. All the defensive players playing particularly well. None of the attacking players being able to play the game and be expressive as much as we wanted. So only 1 point from 2 games today. How does that leave us in the league? So that sees our lead at the top cut to 3 points. City on a rampage at the minute. Beat us earlier on in today's episode and went to Stoke and won 3-0. So that's only 3 points. Liverpool dropping some points though, so that's helped us a little bit. They're now 6 points behind us, and then Tottenham a further 8 points back. So we are slipping up ever so slightly. Say, are the wheels coming off so early on in the season? That's it for today's episode. It's been a horrible one for us. Only 1 goal scored, 2 conceded, 1 point picked up, and our first defeat of the season. Tomorrow we're going to bring you 1 game and 1 game only. That will be against Liverpool just before the January transfer window opens. 3rd versus 1st in that one, and hopefully we can bounce back a little bit with some victories in the coming weeks. We've got a big game against Tottenham, West Ham as well as Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. But we'll be back tomorrow with 1 game, Liverpool at home. Hopefully we can bounce back. But that is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. If you are new around here or you've just not done it yet, hit that subscribe button while you're down there. So you subscribe to the channel and you're supporting me as a creator. Also, make sure you tick that notification bell so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time when we bring you Liverpool in the one and only game in tomorrow's episode, I'll see you soon.